Hello and welcome to another episode of the Veterans Corner. My name is Chuck Woodin. I'm joined by my co-host, Donna Dunyan.
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
We're back again.
Yep.
Should we give the announcement now or at the end?
Do it now. Get it out of the
Do
way.
it now. Get it out of the way. Donna and the crew here, we've talked about this. And for those that don't know, we are in the end of the winter rotation. And how we do it here at Nutmeg TV is we go by the seasons.
Yeah.
So we are skipping out on the spring and summer rotation, and we will be back again taping new shows in the fall of 2025.
Yes.
We always have to say that because this could be aired next year or the following year, and
10 years from now.
they'll be calling us saying, what were they talking about? So we wanted to make that announcement. This is actually our last show for...
This will be our last show for a little bit.
To the fall.
Yep. A lot of life stuff going on.
Taking a little bit of a break, but don't worry, we're not going anywhere. We've got another great show this evening. We have folks from the Connecticut Resource Conservation and Development Area, right, Incorporated.
Correct.
And the Veteran Grown Initiative. I'm trying to do this without my glasses on. So how did I do?
Pretty good. I've got readers.
We try to throw a little humor in once in a while. It's great to have you guys here.
Thanks so much for having us.
First time.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since 2013, and I think we're at 316
something
episode, and we've never had a show like this, and it's unique.
We've never had anyone bring wine before.
I'm looking forward to it.
We bring the party wherever we go.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
I'm going to be quiet. Would that be how we like to start the show? Is we'll recognize veterans that are here with us. I understand that you're a veteran.
Yes, I am.
Where'd you serve? What branch?
I was in the U.S. Coast Guard from 1998 to 2000. I retired. I was in the reserves for most of the time.
Yeah.
Deployments to Louisiana, Maine, 9/11. I was activated. Spent most of my time in New Haven, working.
Down at New Haven with Long Wharf?
Yeah, Woodward Ave.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, what I forget to do.
Introduce everybody.
Exactly. Dave Buck, he's the owner of Guardian Farms on Bates Rock Road in Southbury. Was there a big thing last year that you guys did down there?
Yeah, so we hosted the first ever, it was a Homegrown by Heroes farmers market. We were the first.
I wanted to go down there. I live in Bristol.
Okay.
I planned on going down there. Murphy's Law kicked in and something happened. But Dave, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We have Sarah Layton. Sarah is the Agricultural Programs Coordinator for the Connecticut Resource Conservation and Development Area, Incorporated.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
And to my right, we've got Ryan Winarski. Did I say it right?
You got it.
Now look at that. I'm getting better.
There you go.
Ryan's the owner of Priam Vineyards.
Prime Vineyards, yep.
Yep. And that is in Colchester. 11 Shaler Hill Road.
You got it.
We do have some websites here where you will share with the viewers afterwards.
Yeah. Definitely.
Ryan, veteran.
Yes, I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps, active duty, 97 to 2001, then 3 years in the Air Guard here in Connecticut.
Nice.
Thank you.
On behalf of the viewers, us here, the crew at the Veterans Corner, we want to thank you for your service. And Sarah, we want to let you know, and we do this all the time. We do it because we appreciate what you do. You do stuff for veterans. We want to thank you for your service.
Oh, well, I'm happy. I mean, I work with great people all the time, and I love our initiative and happy to work, promoting our farmers.
It's folks like you, and we have people that are not veterans on this show all the time. And we just want to let them know that we in the veteran community deeply appreciate what you do.
Oh, thank you.
And your service is just as valuable.
Absolutely.
It's amazing the folks that we've had on this show.
Yeah.
And what they do, the dedication. So thank you.
Thank you for having us.
With that being said, I know we got a lot to cover. Sarah, tell us about your organization. Tell us about the work with the Connecticut Veterans Grown Initiative.
Of course. So Connecticut Resource Conservation and Development is a mouthful. We generally go by CTRC&D, but we are a statewide nonprofit. We've been in operation for over 55 years, and we have a variety of agricultural and environmental programs. We have kind of two separate arms there. This is one of our ag programs. It's a relatively new initiative, the CT Veteran Grown Initiative, backed by the U.S. Small Business Administration. And it is a 3-year grant-funded initiative that has two main focus areas. The first is really to elevate the farmer veterans in our state and to provide them with a variety of resources, training opportunities, things like that. And then the other arm is really to reach out to our consumers in the state to let them know about the CT Veteran Grown Initiative and to encourage them to shop the Homegrown by Heroes label wherever you see it, like on this fabulous variety of wines here, all featuring this Homegrown by Heroes logo.
So the sticker's right.
Yep.
The blue logo. Okay, see.
Yeah, it's in coordination with Connecticut Department of Agriculture and the National Farmer Veteran Coalition.
I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Is it possible? Right where my thumb is. Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay.
we'll get it.
Well,
we'll take a picture of it
tried.
and put it on the
I tried.
Facebook page.
They're laughing at me.
How many veteran farmers are there?
So we
Or
have
registered with your
Yeah,
program,
we
at least.
currently have 38 listed on our map on ctveterangrown.org. We have an interactive map where consumers actually can go to the website and search that interactive map to find veteran farmers near them. They also can search by product. So if you're looking specifically for beef or you're looking specifically for apples, there's a variety of different ways that you can search the map, and then each listing on the map brings you to a separate profile. So each farm has a profile built out where they can
Very nice.
let the consumers know a little bit about their farm and then also how they can support. So if they're selling at farmers markets or if they're selling in other direct-to-consumer ways or if they're available, if they have CSAs and things like that.
Nice. I love that.
Now, one part of that question that I miss is talking about Buck and Ryan. Did we go over that?
Yeah, you did.
Because I'm sitting there listening. I was preoccupied.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we did get that.
No, and we talked about their time in service. Yeah. But so how did each of you, and you can tell us a little bit your own stories, how did you get into farming?
So I guess I'll start since you're looking at me.
Yeah, you're closest.
So my wife and I, we started, I'd say we kind of more started with a homestead.
Okay.
Again, having gone in 1998, about 2013, 14 maybe, is kind of when we started like with a large garden, got chickens, ended up getting goats. And we started making a lot of things for ourselves, goat milk soaps and lotions, and then started selling it at small farmers markets, small fairs, and it kind of just snowballed out of control a little bit to where got more chickens, bred more goats, outgrew our space where we were in Naugatuck at the time, and ended up in 2020, January 31st of 2020, we purchased our property in Southbury.
Nice.
And ended up, we knew someone who had a small dairy farm in Fairfield County, and they were going to be moving to Georgia, and they had two heifers that they wanted us to care for. Mm-hmm. We had what we thought was a lot of land at the time, and we're like, absolutely, like why wouldn't we want cows? So we kind of put the put the cart before the horse, or horse before the cart, whatever it is.
The cow before.
Yeah, and we had 2 cows, and then we just all of a sudden like, all right, we have cows now. and one's bred. They're gonna have a calf, and we need to build a dairy.
Oh boy.
And so during the pandemic and everything, we built a dairy. You know, our barn was originally a dairy barn, early 1900s, late 1800s, and just kind of brought it back and created a whole. The COVID really pushed us into like an agritourism. We opened up because of all of our farmers markets, you know, were canceled.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I actually say COVID was kind of a blessing for us because it did that. It also, we were both police officers full time. My schedule changed a lot, so it gave me the time to work on the farm and put fencing in, and so it really wasn't a transition from military life to, because I was still in the reserves during all of that.
And you're still a first responder, so
Yes, yeah,
very similar.
So we both worked through the whole thing, and you know,
Wow.
enjoyed it.
All right.
So
Cool. Now, do you milk the cows?
Yeah, so we got our license, our dairy license in August. So from 2021, when we really started kind of buckling down and doing the renovating of the barn and pouring concrete and framing out walls, and we did everything ourselves.
Oh wow, that's a lot of work.
So it took, then there was equipment delays. It took about 1.5 years to get our pasteurizer and our bulk tanks. So we finally got our license in August.
Okay.
So as of right now, we're milking 5. We have 20 head total. So we're on the smaller side,
Yeah.
as far as dairy farms go in Connecticut and nationwide. And according to what we've been able to find out is on the Connecticut Veteran Grown website is we are the only veteran-owned dairy farm in Connecticut. So which I think is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That is.
Wow, that's what caught my eye. It was in the fall, wasn't it?
End of July.
End of July?
The Homegrown by Heroes.
That was close.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah.
And then Ryan, what's your story about transitioning?
Well, actually, me and my wife took a very long period between my military service and buying Priam Vineyards. So the vineyard's been around for over 20 years. In July of 2022, we purchased it, basically kind of after COVID. I started after the military, worked in TV and then worked in advertising. Then I started my own ad agency, and kind of during COVID, everything closed down. So I couldn't get anybody to come to work, which was fine because we all worked remotely really well. And then at that point, we were building a very large website for a place in Texas that sold high-end wine. And, it was kind of life was bed, computer, eat, bed, and all the way around again and again, day after day. And we got really exhausted. My wife was working from home as well. And one day I was bored and I kind of just Googled vineyards for sale in Connecticut, and Priam showed up, and I texted my wife and said, "Hey, you want to buy a vineyard?" And she responded, "LOL, sure." And I took that as,
Yes.
let's go. That's a pretty much a yes to me.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of the journey. So
Sounded like an okay.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's regretted it yet.
No.
I love how they both make it sound so easy. Like, oh,
Yeah,
we just
no, like,
happened
it just
to have
happened.
a couple cows,
Yeah.
and now we have a dairy operation, and we just happened to
Find a few bottles of wine.
buy a vineyard.
I think I actually got connected with you, Sarah, through Nicole DeFelice because she does homesteading, and we wanted to bring her on to talk about her transition. And she's like, no, not me. Here, have them on. So.
Oh, she's great. She's wonderful. I know her through the Connecticut chapter of the Farmer Veteran Coalition, and we work very closely with them through CT Veteran Grown to make sure that we're all, supporting our farmers. And
She's no stranger to the veterans.
she's been on in various stages of her transition.
Healing hoof beads.
Yeah, healing hoof beads and everything else she's been doing. So.
I think we talked about the name of your places, right? The locations. Maybe we should talk about it again to make sure that the viewers know where exactly you are.
Sure, we're in Colchester, Connecticut. We're a 40-acre farm. We grow 7 different varietals, about 14 acres of grapes. Make it all on property. for the most part. About 75% of every bottle is ours. We have to take a little in here and there just to, give it a little more flavor if we don't have it. But we've spent a lot of time expanding and kind of trying to grow it. We do weddings, events, and all kinds of other different entertainment every week. So
You're open on the weekends, like
we are open Wednesdays through Sundays till 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Except for Wednesdays and Sundays, 6.
Donna knows
Field trip.
this. Yeah. Well, you know me. I love wine,
Yeah.
but
You drive. I'll taste.
yeah, I'll be the designated driver.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped all that last year. I love wine though. I may be persuaded to no, I can't do that. But yeah, wineries. There's the peacefulness of going to a winery and just hanging out. A lot of times, I mean, I haven't been out in Colchester way.
In the summer, there's literally people that come out and just watch the sunset
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
gorgeous going down over the hill.
Yeah. I mean, you get, when all the breweries popped up, people were going to the breweries. You go to a winery, it's a completely different
Yeah.
world. It's peaceful. You sit there and you order a bottle or maybe 2 with a group of people, Donna. Don't look at me like that.
So I know I've gone to wine vineyards before, and we've brought our own food in and stuff. Do you offer people that option, or what do you like?
Yeah, we have food trucks from time to time, but we do offer that. You're more than welcome to bring in your own food. We just ask no outside beverages, just because then we
of course.
don't have to police everybody. Yeah. But
I'm sure that would violate the liquor
Yeah.
laws.
it does.
It doesn't help. So tell us about some of the wines you brought.
Sure. So we kind of go all over the place from dry to sweet. So it kind of depends on what people like. A lot of times people walk in and go like, "Give me your best wine," and I'm like, "I want you to tell me what you like."
What you like. That's
So it's really getting down to what you like, and our tasting room staff is amazing. They work really hard to kind of dial it in for people and say, okay, let me try this one, and then I'll figure out where you are.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're able to really kind of find something for everybody. I mean, we have to make a lot of wine. We make 13 different varietals or different brands, and we're working on a couple more. Really, because there's no 2 palettes the same.
no.
So, and we do tastings and pairings, and we do a lot of weird pairings. We do like potato chip pairings and
I haven't been invited to
chocolate.
that one.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
Chocolate
I would
ones,
go to a
chocolate
potato
ones.
chip and wine
chocolate,
pairing.
cheese. We have different.
That's right, wine
foodies.
and cheese. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't. That's all you need in life.
Yeah, that's it. A
Few
Some
crackers.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate too. There we go. We have the wine and the cheese, and then we bring in Brian from Willie Pete's. Do you guys know Willie
No.
Pete's
Crackers?
chocolate?
Oh, chocolate. Oh.
His claim to fame is he puts a little bit of heat in his chocolate.
Oh.
He
Some
started
of 'em.
growing peppers.
We have
all the-
we have a habanero one, habanero
Yeah.
chocolate, that is really good with various.
I tried the one that he gave to me, and it was.
It was a little spicy.
I liked that stuff, and that was it definitely met my expectations.
But I wonder, so he's a cottage industry. Do you venture into it? But he grows some of the ingredients himself.
Yeah.
So could he?
Absolutely.
Come and join the initiative?
And that's a great segue to another point that I would love to make tonight is that we're really actively looking for you don't have to already have an established farm to engage with us, right? You could be someone who is transitioning from military life and you're interested in agriculture and you're not really sure where to get started. We offer programs where we will actually meet with you and provide a free consultation, 45 minutes generally, either Zoom or a phone call, and just hear where you are, hear what your goals are, and then we start to, help bridge the gaps. And we also have a really supportive community of farmer veterans who are always, it's really a community over competition feel. Our farmer veterans look out for each other. They're there to network and talk with each other and be supportive of each other. And so there really is a great community here if you're looking for an aspect of camaraderie in the field of agriculture and you're not really sure what to do or how to get started. Please reach out. We would love to hear from you.
You have that fantastic foundation already laid with the brotherhood and sisterhood amongst the veterans.
Yeah, that's having the community is very important to them. So, do you guys meet outside? Like, did you guys know each other before you came today, or?
Oh,
I mean, we've all met many times.
Oh, okay.
With the Connecticut Veteran Grown Initiative,
I stalk them regularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
we meet regularly. There's the farmers market. We've done a market at the vineyard.
Okay.
We're constantly kind of talking to each other. We're all working on the same initiative to help each other grow.
Awesome.
I tell you what, it's summer's coming up. We're not taping. Might be road trips.
Yes.
Research for the fall shows.
I'll be the designated driver.
Yes, you can.
Well, I mean, a lot of wineries and breweries have NA something.
Well,
don't
bring
you?
your camera.
Yeah, we absolutely do.
That's been quite an adjustment for me.
Bring your camera.
Yeah, that's true.
He takes photographs.
That's been my therapy. I go out in the woods, just nature stuff, and just get away and bring both my cameras and wide angle, and the other one's a zoom and telephoto, and just go out there and posting pictures on Facebook all the time.
Nice.
I love it.
Dave, with your farm, can people just come by and make purchases, or?
Yeah, so
year-round?
right now we have hours. Right now, winter time, we open up Wednesdays from 3 to 6, Saturdays 11 to 2. Right now it's just the farm stand, but in the summertime, spring, summer, fall, and early winter, we open up Saturdays and Sundays, 11 to 3. We still do the Wednesdays, but on the weekends you can actually go into the barnyard and see all the animals.
Okay.
You can see the cows that you're getting, that are producing the milk, grazing in our fields. You can actually, last year we started calf cuddles, where you can actually go in with the calves for about a half an hour. And I mean, we've literally had people fall asleep on the ground next to them. People absolutely. We have people that come once a month for it. And it's pretty therapeutic. I wish I was able to actually,
right?
yeah, and the baby.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like goat yoga and stuff like that.
So we've done the goat yoga thing, we've done that, been there, done that.
I almost left with one last time we were there in the spring.
Can't bring
So,
my daughter. Though.
besides the
They're
cows.
hard to put down. Once you're holding a baby goat, I mean, they're really hard to put down.
Yeah, so besides the cows, obviously we have goats. We have a small herd of dairy goats, which we do milk when they're in season, and primarily we use their milk for the soaps and lotions that we still make. On top of that, we have a couple mules. We had 2 mules that we rescued from some kill pens down in Pennsylvania. We lost one in July. We still have 2. We had another one that we had already had. We have chickens, ducks. We actually have emus as well. We have 4 emus, which are actually laying eggs right now, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, I mean, it's really turned into like an agritourism place. We've had people as far as California, London, Australia visit the farm. But people can also visit our website and pre-order online, and we have a cooler where you can put it out for you 7 days a week. You can pick up your dairy products.
Cool.
We make whole milk, chocolate milk, butter, farmer's cheese. So everything right on the farm.
I just got word we've got about 2 minutes left.
Yep.
Why don't we put the websites out? Let the viewers know.
Yeah, so our website, you can visit it. It's guardiansfarmdairy.com.
And we are ctveterangrown.org.
And we're preamvineyards.com.
And what I'll do is I'll put it on the Facebook page tomorrow.
Yep.
Really get that out there. Our shows go by so fast. Even when it was 30 minutes long, that's an extra 5 minutes. But I mean, it's still. It goes by like that. Yeah, I'm getting to 1 minute. So with that being said, this is another one of those shows we can have a double header. So maybe when we come back in the fall, we say double header here for both shows. So you'll have an hour. We'll do one show dedicated to one area, and then the second show will be dedicated elsewhere.
Yeah,
So
sounds good.
we've been here for a while, and our main goal is to give exposure to folks like you. You know, any organization, foundation, individual, anything that does anything for the veteran community, that's what this show is designed for. And that's to get and we do have quite an audience, not just here in Connecticut. This is actually aired in Pennsylvania. It's on YouTube. So with that being said, before I start getting yelled at to wrap it up, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yep.
Thank you very much. It was actually a pleasure to meet you. We look forward to having you here again.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much for having us.
Yeah.
We appreciate everything you guys are doing as well.
Oh.
Thank you. With that being said, we want to thank the viewers for watching. Till the next time on A Veteran's Corner. Good night.
Nick Augustino right here at the East Side Restaurant. We always have the complete full dinner menu. Knockwurst, bratwurst, sauerbraten, potato pancakes, red cabbage, rice pudding, cream pies, all the desserts that Germany had to offer. I always do something different. Yes, I do. I brought seafood to the beer garden at the East Side Restaurant. East Side Restaurant, your German destination restaurant in Connecticut. Tiki-taka, hoy, hoy, hoy!